Hi, this video is about Willow Cuttings 2.0. So this is the second episode where we're covering more willow cuttings than we did before, different variety in terms of the lengths and the shapes. And so I'm going to go over a couple of those here in front of you. So one thing to note that it is now heading to mid-April in terms of where we're at in the Pacific Northwest, seasonality wise. And so it is a bit late in the year for doing cuttings like this. I would prefer to do them a little earlier, but you know what? I got some of these trees just today from my friend once again, and so I'm going to take advantage of the opportunity that I got. So getting them into the water right away, I made some fresh cuts on both ends. In this case, I made a shorter one out of this. So fresh cut on that end, fresh cut on that end, and then this is the end that's going into the bucket. In this case, I've upgraded to a 5-gallon bucket of water, and I'll probably have to spread those out into 2 or more buckets because there's just a lot of mass going on in that bucket, and that's not even all of them. I've got one behind the camera that's in a wheelbarrow because it's just big enough that I can't get it into the water at this point. So I've got pieces that are, so this is about 1.5 inches. This side of this branch is about 1 inch long, and the base of this guy is about, I would say, 2 inches in diameter. And it has a pretty good sizable growth, and I want to see roots coming out from the base, and I see if I can grow this into 2 twin trunks there. We'll see how that goes. You can see that it's already putting out leaves, as are the cuttings that we did earlier. So no roots at this point, but this has been cut and laying on the ground since the same time the other ones were cut. So into the water this goes for now, and we'll see if we can get some growth out of this. I've got smaller ones that have longer branches, and I'm going to leave these long. So at the base here, we're looking at somewhere in the order of 3/8 of an inch. And I would say that the overall length of this branch is about 6 feet. So they're going in there just like that. Lots of water leaving the plant through the leaves, so that's why we're going to keep it in the water instead of just putting it in the soil at this point. So this one is again about 6 feet long. The end of this looks pretty beat up, so that might get cut off later, but just trying to keep this with some character. I've got a weeping willow that I started last year with, you know, some good success. It was already fully leafed out when I started that last year, so I have no doubt that these will be able to grow in this water. Some of them are really, really long. Again, there's one behind you there that is, it's probably 6 feet long again, or maybe even 7 or 8 feet long, and it's about 2.5 inches at the base. It's even bigger than this guy here. So there you have it, a bucket full of willow. That would be Willow Cuttings 2.0. I will check in with you all later to give you updates as these progress. Thanks for watching.